Hello everybody, this is Havoc and welcome back to another episode of Caesar 3. Picking up where we left off. What city are we in? I kind of forgot. Valencia. Alright guys, well, last episode we started our new city. We're sitting at just under 3,000 population. We have to get to 10,000 this episode, or not this episode. Whew, that would take a while. We have to get to 10,000 for the whole... Does this not have access to water? Well, what the crap, man? That does. Why do you not? Slightly ridiculous. Anyways, we have to get... Oh, because we are actually 3 units away. Oh, I misbuilt that. Oh. Oh, well, it's working. Anyways, we have to get to 10,000 population. It's the highest population we've ever had to get to. Currently, we don't have anyone coming at us, which is perfect. Give us a little bit of time to excel. We have 131. Let's see. Caesar has been very demanding, but we're working our way up there. Prosperity, culture, peace, all of that stuff. People cannot remember the last festival you had. That's okay. Unemployment of 11. We're going to start our whole new city over here. Now, I told you we were going to do that. And the reason being is because we can get all of these dwarfs, all of these wharfs over here. And we can do the same thing over here, which is what we'll probably end up doing. Now, I'm going to build this one a little different. We're not going to build this setup. Rather, we are going to set up 2 sets of basically lengthwise, all the way going down here and that way. So we'll just go ahead and start building that, shall we? Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Let's build that. And then we'll just use this kind of as a beacon to really get our city going. Oh, we could probably not worry about expanding so much over there. Let's get that. 44. And then we just build across like that to make sure that I don't build too far off again. There we go. You know what? We probably could get closer, but I won't worry about it. We'll actually just build. I know it seems a little bit of waste of space, but we'll be alright. I'll do it like that. That'll work. That'll work. I don't have any issues with that whatsoever. Again, not the best setup, but it will still be fully functional. And then we're literally just going to do... we'll do... Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That way we can have sets of 3 things. Things that take up 3 spaces. And then build... Oh my word, did I mess up again? No, I didn't. Okay. And then 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll just be a little tight over in this section, but that's okay. Actually, you know what we could do? Just to save us some space, just build that there. The Emperor's gratitude. You better be gratitude. Did. Go that way. Baths and baths and baths galore. We're gonna go there. And we're gonna go here. This is an hour-long part, by the way. I wanted you guys to know that we are in debt. Give to the city all of it before Caesar finds out. And basically, I think we're going to be stuck at that point. Which isn't quite where I want it to be, but it'll work. These guys will survive on this amount of stuff that we've given them. That'll work. Plus, I think we got some trade going on, so it'll be all good, all good. Let's go ahead and go here. Right like that. Large festival. 3,000 population. And this is where things get really, really fun. We need a shipyard. Which can be built right there, which is absolutely perfect. Let's start building wharves. Now the best part about all of this is I could actually section this entire part of the city off, and we would all be okay, because all I would have to do is actually just drop it right there, build some prefects, and then build a few engineers posts, maybe a doctor just for good measure. Then technically all I have to do is connect it via this, build a gatehouse, and we are sectioned off, which is exactly what I'm going to do. I don't want a guy there. Not at the moment anyways. Let's get a guy over in that. Come on. Come on, come on, come on. There we go. That didn't really help with building up a whole lot of population. Taking out a whole lot of population, I should say. But now we have fish, and we're going to have it abundantly. So that really works. We need to build another warehouse. 10 wine, we have 16. Take that, Caesar. We could build a warehouse over here, which is probably what we should do. We don't want wheat, veggies, fruits, or meat, or timber, or clay, or marble, or weapons. There we go. Awesome. Doing good work. We'll actually go ahead and connect this part here. Just slap a gatehouse again. Gatehouses will section off anything, which makes them amazing. Let's see, what does our population look like? We're at 16%, so we really need to start working on building some more wheat and veggie farms, I think. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Now, honestly, I could probably build a lot more. You know what? I might just do that. Let's go ahead and expand our olive and wine production. 3 more each, which means we're going to need 6. Oh, no, not theft. Where is theft going? Oh, wow, crime is very high. Well, that's just rude. Our city's in debt again. Whoops. Yeah, we could go ahead and build a market here. I think that would be pretty safe. Alright, let's sell some stuff, huh? We're gonna go in and out of debt for a while. Wine, that works. Exports over 2. Wheat, exports over 0. We would actually have to have a good reason for... I know, we're gonna keep going in and out until we get above well enough. Now, I think I could actually go ahead and send a gift. Give to my city everything. That'll put me above by 600, and that should work to get me up in there. Get all of those guys done with. Price rise for fruit. Fantastic. There we go. We're working it. A flooded clay pit. Those do happen from time to time. Even though I actually don't think it's ever happened for one of my cities yet, which is very, very fortunate for me. There we go, boys. We need to export more wine. Is there another trade route we can open up? There sure is not. They need to buy fish as well. They have fish here. Yeah, let's go ahead and give it to them. Let's watch them flourish. Theft. But now you should be happy. Now every time someone thieves away, it steals away from our production over here, from our treasury. So we want to make sure that never happens. So that's very, very bad. And we actually are not taxing this populace. Yeah, we'll do that. There we go. Enemies closing. No worries, guys. No worries. 10 more wine. We have 28 in stock. There we go. We're all vying for the same stuff here. Do we need a third dock? I don't know that I've ever had 3 docks. There we go. We're rolling. We're rolling. We need to have another festival. We haven't had a festival in a very, very long time. Everyone's happy. 85% of our population is taxed, which is really nice. We could use some more fishies. And I'm at 177 unemployment. We really don't need any more food production, to be honest. But I'm going to go ahead and do that. That way food can get into these empty bellies. Increase trading. So far we're not doing too shabby, I guess. Sitting at 3,000. Let's go ahead and build another set of javelin men. Pretty much everyone is waiting. We're going to keep these guys how they are for now. I don't need any more of those. We could use some more clay pits, I suppose. Kind of scrambling right now. There we go. We could build a governor's palace. People love to see me spoil their money. Right? Oh, look at that. That's a fancy bazaar. We could actually blow grand festivals now. That's quite a bit of money. Never mind. Let's see, we need more libraries. Our year's assets have fallen. We gotta just chill out for just a little bit. We're not gonna build a whole lot or do a whole lot for just a little bit. 218 unemployed people. Let's go ahead and build a warehouse over here. We don't need any of those things. I'm actually going to only do commodities, basically. So those: wine, oil, furniture, and pottery. Actually, we're not even going to do wine and oil. We'll just do furniture and pottery for now. $15 wine. Oh wow, we only have 14 in stock. Ruh-roh. Imperial dispatch ready. Let's go ahead and build up some wine, shall we? Enemy army attacks. Bring it. Bring your pretty face to my axe. These armies are getting bigger. We are going to need to start thinking about legionnaires. There we go. We will return them. 12%, still pretty high. You know what? We're just going to dedicate some warehouses just to specific commodities. Let's go right here. Work hard, I like to play hard, but I can't here. Let's go wine only. Let's go oil only. Yeah, we could go ahead and split those guys right like that. You guys pretty much only do furniture. We'll do one just dedicated to pottery. We'll also do one dedicated just to olives. Just like that. And then, on top of that, let's build a small little colony here, maybe? No. No, I don't want to do that at the moment. Because what I would rather do is build up some oil and wine shops. And we'll drop a guy there with a little garden. That's interesting. Let's just delete that whole thing. Wine, wine, wine. Oh, perfect. Look at that. And another warehouse to just whatever. But only finished product. Actually, we do need something for weapons. Let's do that. There we go. Crime's gone down a bit. Not a whole lot. I guess crime's gone down in that region too. Which honestly was kind of the more important one to be honest, which is I just said. Alright, so look at that. They're going to fill that up. Which is exactly what we wanted it to do, basically. They'll run out of all the other goods there. And we will make a ton of money. Alright, and then we're going to build some more wheat and vegetable farms. Pretty much fill out everything else with wheat and vegetable. get some more veggies up in here. Need more workers. Employees needed. Brilliant. That's the point I wanted to hit. These guys say they're not getting fed, which I think is a bunch of horse malarkey. I think they're pulling my leg here. Huh. Flooded clay pit. Now, of course, that I mentioned that I never have that happen to me. It happens all of the time. Let's go ahead and draw our plazas while the money is good. A distant Roman city needs some help. We'll give him horse and javelin men, which means we need to really build up. I guess no, they don't do that really, which is nice. They don't make you pick and choose. Look at that. Look at all that production. Look at all that wine. We still can't afford a large festival. Or a grandiose one, whatever I'm trying to think of. Let's go ahead and build schools, and this is when the crap hits the fan. In a positive way. NQ giant population boost. Let's do this. Scoot that one back. This is very temporary. There. We don't want any of that stuff. And at this point in time, we don't really want wine or oil either. We really only want... What does that do? Population surplus of 3. Blessing from Mercury filled up one of our granaries. Thanks, dude. Let's go there, and let's go there. $5,000 people. We need to build our own little set of... Yeah. Got some pottery and pottery. Pottery and pottery. Alright, let's get some things rolling now. We are sitting at 6% population. Oh my word. These guys are not buying enough. Either that or I'm just building too much. It's probably building too much. Okay, so I need a unit of legionnaires. Right? But I also need weapons. We have to be really careful. Juggle it. Oh no! I should have sent a stronger force. That's weird. Usually 2 legions, 2 trained legions tend to be enough. Oh, we have flooded clay pits. That's right. Why flooded clay pits? Why? Working on subpar production there. Oh, we don't need marble or that either. That's the trade center. Goodness gracious, people. What's going on here? Why are we devolving? Why does this keep flooding? We're going to have to build it somewhere else. Luckily, I have so much space to build this in. It's time to build up some amphitheaters. And we go in there. Build a gladiator school out in the open. Let's go with coliseums everywhere. And a lion house, why not? With a prefect and an engineer's post just to cap it all off. Working Coliseum? Well, of course it's a working Coliseum. Seriously? What the freaking crap is going on? Quit it. Why are they saying they don't have access to pottery? I mean, really? I mean, really? You know what? Screw that. You don't get wine. Or oil. Start emptying the warehouse. Figure it out. 20 wine. There we go. And you take it out of there. Why not there? Are we even importing weapons? We are, clearly. Forget it. You guys aren't getting any more. We actually really do need a lot of... Whew, we are struggling hard. They're struggling to stay on top of that. Not going too well, to be completely honest. I don't think it's really so much that I'm being cocky, because I'm really trying not to be. Because I know what cocky gets me. But it's like, it should all be working well, and it's not working very well at all. Let's actually do this. Let's go prefect, 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 prefect. We actually need doctors over here as well. Let's get a market going. Let's get a market going. There's no reason for that to be cut off anymore. Neptune and Mercury. City retaken. Good. That's fine. I'll let someone else retake it. Now let's see what happens over here. Lots of people. What? Employees needed? Fantastic news. I'm happy for everyone. Let's actually go right here. The only thing they need to be accepting at this time is pottery. Uh, 12. Wow, 12 workforce. That's awful. We need to tax these guys. We could build some theaters. These guys will need access to schools. Enemy army attacks. Oh wow, and our troops, okay, they are back. Good. Go there. You go there, and you go there. Perfect. You stop taking in pottery. There we go. Everyone's working decently well. Let's look at our prosperity. Our prosperity rate is rising. Our theaters are decently good. Our assets, man, we just really got to get some more money in. We should be making a lot more than what we are. And I want to know why our markets are not working effectively. Do I just need to build more of them? Is one simply not enough? Don't even accept furniture for now, because they're able to get furniture. Just accept pottery. A little bit of the Legionnaires post up here as well. There we go. Delete that. That works well. 507 unemployment. That's what we need to see. So that will allow me to build some pottery places. Perfect. Let's build some more amphitheaters. Actually, delete that one. There we go. We're starting to get a little better. There we go. I'm digging it. Sweet. Yeah, we're going in between just under 7, or yeah, just under 7,000, just over 7,000 population. Distant battles. Now we could do the same thing over here. Start our new colony. I think we'll chill out for just a little bit. Here we go. We're finally making more than enough. Oh, it's about time, to be honest. Split across there. Let me build a governor's house over here. We got a full legion there. Now I know we're going to get attacked over here. I'm not overly concerned about it, as you can tell. Start emptying that granary. Enemies are closing, but I am more than prepared. 20 wine. We got 32, baby. Now the Emperor does favor us. Our peace is at 100. Our prosperity is at 40. Our culture is something we need to start working on. And we'll start having some grand festivals as well. 77% tax income. Let's take a look at this. Who's not being taxed? You aren't. We're all right. 77% is good. We could actually go ahead and build Another timber yard. And then just build a couple more furniture factories. 2-day festival is over. Your chosen god is honored. People salute you. And goodwill prevails. Now, we did a large festival with that. We probably won't be able to afford that all the time. But that's not a worry. We are also finally to the point, I think, where we can afford to start expanding our farmland. Now this will get very, very, very interesting. As you can tell, our farmland's a little weird over here. It's really weird. So we're going to have to do some really interesting population distribution, farming distribution, everything of that nature, because we will have to figure out how to distribute this effectively and evenly across the board. I think that's about all the trees. Now we are going to do this. It is going to be gate housed. And let's figure this out, because I do want to get this start rolling. We don't want to do that. We could probably build up like this. There we go. We'll just start just like that. And we'll actually probably stagger it, because I really... Yeah, we'll just have to see. I mean, obviously I can't build there because I need to get to that terrace, unless we don't do that terrace, which is still possible. There we go. So again, a little bit of wasted space, but we are trying to think more on efficiency rather than, like, something that makes sense, I should say. The way to try and get the maximum yield out of something possible. Let's go there. Let's go there. Alright, now let's go ahead and build all the way across like that. And we will have to pretty much build a prefect at every single one of these junctures, just to make sure, prefect and an engineer's post, just to make sure that we're covered. Let's see if those guys, and those guys will come in through there. Flooded clay pit, man, we can't worry about that much. Look at all that. And that soaks up a lot of our unemployment as well. Very nice. That should help, at the very least. They're full of pottery. Let's go ahead and knock all of that out and build some furniture. We could probably drop 3 on it. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then we'll drop 2 more pieces of road to get that prefect. And that engineer's post in. Enemy army attacks. See, we got that army right there. Build 1 last legionary's post there, and that should pretty much take care of everything we need to do. We're going to go ahead and dump 4 legionaries in this service if we need to. Those crime levels are going to be epically high with these guys. Build lots of prefects around them. For that, they'll do really well, and they'll actually contribute greatly to our food supply. Everyone seems relatively happy. Minus the constant flooded clay pits, man. This is really, really annoying. What do you need? You need access to a school or a library. Well, I can get you that access. We are finally starting to make a decent amount of money as well. Finally able to upgrade these guys. Everybody gets plazas. Flooded clay pit. Go figure. And it's over there. Don't really know what to do about it, to be honest. We could actually do this number. Clay pit there. That would work. These guys need pottery. Again, like, I don't know if you're just not doing your job or if there's some sort of game mechanic that I'm missing. Ugh. Nope, we're just gonna have to suffer from a little low production of that. What is our prosperity rating? Our prosperity rating is rising. Look at that, we're at 7,500 people. That's really, really good, you guys. I'm very, very impressed. 199. Oh wow, we haven't done a festival in forever. You know what? Let's go ahead and import some marble. No, I don't want to accept. Ah, here we go. Want to import some marble to really appease the gods. A flooded clay pit again. Okay, so now we're looking at no way for these guys to make. We'll just do that. A grand festival. We always need people at docks. There we go. Very nice. Okay, so let's start building some oracles. Oracles, again, don't need to be anywhere specific. We can use them as filler spots in places that we feel need it. Like over there. We can even put some right here. We can draw some out over into here. We need 2 cartloads of marble, though. And that's basically just a really, really easy way to satisfy the gods. They love oracles. Absolutely love them. So we'll be doing well there. Now, what do we need to raise our culture rating? We need more academies. Academies are also good soaker employment opportunities. So if you ever need a good reason to drop your unemployment down, always go after some academies. Oh my word. Okay, that's enough marble. We have too few libraries, so let's start working on this, shall we? 1,600 people, so about 800 people a library. So that means we need what? 5 more would get us 4,000. So we need to build 10 probably at the end, by the end of this. And again, they don't have to be in any particular area. I mean, at this point, we're basically just trying to fulfill the requirements given to us by Caesar. And so we're just going to work on how we can do that. Now, that shouldn't be an employees needed, but it is. We need employees now. 34 of them to be exact. I feel we could start our expansion. feel like we could really do some good work over in this area. Get some oracles going. Let's cut off marble. Okay, we already did. Sure, we need an oracle over there. You guys are heathens. We need oracles over here, too. There we go. I think that's all of my marble. Nope, I got some left. We have 107. See, your slow progress towards meeting the goals that Rome has sent you annoys the Senate and has reduced your favor. I don't know that I've ever actually seen that before. That's really interesting. Yeah, we could go ahead and afford... Actually, we can't. We can't afford it just yet. We will get there. I don't know, maybe a couple of years? A couple of years' time. Maybe look at that. They are exalted. Down by 71 employees. Alright, so we have 8 libraries. That's good. We could probably build some more schools. Right here... Yeah, we need more theaters, we need more amphitheaters. Coliseum really isn't too bad, but we could definitely afford some more. And of course, they're saying we have too few theaters at the moment, so definitely have to work on that. Okay, we have more than enough to start our new settlement. And again, it looks like, you know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8... 9, 10, 11, 12 is pretty sufficient to keep those guys pretty good. I think we can achieve that over in this area. Let's do this. Let's start slow time. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It'd be really convenient if we could just do this. I love this soundtrack. It really is quite a good one. Alright, so we got that going. Let's give them a little space, shall we? This isn't connected to anything, so what actually we're going to do is we're going to go right here. We're going to do that number. That'll be alright. We're going to build our reservoir right here. We could take that out. Let's give them some room, shall we? I think down here would probably be good enough. There we go. I think that'd probably be a good spot. Yeah, let's go there. So now, we get on the other side of that. We could actually build our granary at the bottom here. And then that's where we'll start. Okay, so let's go out. 1. Oh yeah, that'll give us plenty of room. Except for we need to be down here. We go in there, and then there. And then across to... I feel like that doesn't look right. No, I think that is right. Let's build some baths. I know what you're thinking, but we need workers. We're gonna get those workers. Bum ba da bum ba. Ba-dum, 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 bum ba-dum. Ba-bum, ba-da-ba-dum, bum-bum. I like it, I like it. Just building our standard setup as always. I know they say we'll need workers, but we're not going to need workers here soon enough. Oh, just build a double gatehouse, I guess. There we go. Temple and temple. Let's go Mercury. We got Mars, and we'll have Venus last. Brilliant! Prefect, 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 prefect. We're just gonna mass produce prefects here because we really don't want those guys rebelling. And there's our new city, ladies and gentlemen. Apparently we're gonna need to build multiple marketplaces. Blessing for Mercury. Well, looky there, Mercury. Look at you shining through. Let's build some forums so we can tax the crap out of these people. Wouldn't be proper Romans if we didn't do that. That should give us a pretty decent boost. They say we're down by 156. There we go. Now we have no unemployment problems. Culture, too few libraries. 4% is a massive amount if you really think about it. I mean, 4% of almost 9,000. Yeah, 113. Prosperity rate is rising with too few theaters. Oh my word. Flooded clay pits. So tired of you. Let's just get down to basics is apparently what they're saying with this stuff. Everyone should have access to theaters no matter where you live. Let's see, theaters average 500 basically a theater. So we kind of spam those everywhere. There we go, now we're making some good money. What does theater look like now? It's been a long time since we've had a festival. Very good. We need more coliseums probably, but let's take a look. A few more academies. Alright, so it looks like we need to build, what, 3 more academies probably? I don't know that we can afford that. Population-wise, it's 30 people. Let's build a warehouse here. And only accept pottery. Start emptying the warehouse. We need a villa somewhere. Let's put the villa over here. A blessing from Mars. He sent someone to protect our city. Thank you, Mars. You are ever so kind. A distant battle, bring it! There we go. How are we doing over here? Really not doing too bad. What is our prosperity looking like? City's housing. Why? We have several people that are just dandy. Everyone's fine. We're all fine. Ba-bum, ba-dum, bum, ba-dum. City has no employment problems. So let's go ahead and build a coliseum. That sounds right. There we go. Food everywhere. Employees needed, of course. Of course, of course. Now what we could do is we honestly could just knock out several of these farms. Food-wise, we're not doing all that great, but we are doing good. We'll send a gift to Rome at the very, very end of the mission, when all we need is love. Enemies closing. Roger, roger. Flooded clay pit. Yep, that happens. What is this madness? Quit devolving. You're making me look bad. We're actually down by 45 employees. You know what we could actually do? We could actually cut back on our massive supply of all of that stuff. And on furniture. I mean, we honestly don't need that much furniture. Even over here, it's slightly unnecessary. We did that at an earlier time where we needed... Now I need more people for other things. Nope, that's furniture. Pottery. Keep these people happy, please. Boom, boom, ba-dum, boom, ba-dum, boom, ba-dum, boom, ba-dum. Once we level these guys up consistently, definitely be able to have a higher rating. Employees needed. They just can't make it fast enough, can they? There we go, look at that. Look at that. Oh, we're not happy. We're devolving. Culture is getting up there. I don't get why they are so mad at me. I mean, I have almost the ideal city. Enemy army attacks. You can't handle this. Still need some unemployment issues resolved. Could destroy some of those. What else could I do that would be slightly good for our economy? Grand Festival. Let's get some gladiator combat into here as well. Maybe that's what they need. They just need the actual, like, things to go walk around and make them happier. Ba-ba-da-bum! We don't need any more of that marble. And we may need even a fourth dock. Just don't ever remember needing so many docks. know what? We may actually have to increase. Okay, let's do access to a barber. Let's see what that does. In a very limited location. Now, we haven't seen this before. Needs a supply of wine. Well, we can get wine. That's not an issue. The issue becomes, it gets to that point, and it literally cuts in half. The population size. It just goes to crap. And then that instability is going to wreck me. Maybe in some, like, super select areas, we could do that. We could have a nice elite group, but as it sits right now, that's just too risky to do. Alright guys, well that will be the end of the episode. We are almost to 10,000 people. Now, we do have to work on our ratings a little bit. We're going to have a hard time getting that all the way up to 65. I may actually do some research and see just what it takes to get up to that point, because that is pretty high, and we are down 120 employees, which is pretty massive. But guys, I do hope you enjoyed this episode. We will start probably another colony over here. Hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, give it a thumbs up. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. Follow me on Twitch, Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. Be on the lookout for the next episode of Caesar 3, as we hopefully will be able to wrap up Valencia. This is Havoc, and I'm out of here. Peace!